Welcome everyone to the Season 3 SBA Award Show. I am your host, Cryo Justin. It is going to be a fantastic award show. We had a lot of MVP caliber players, and even with the expansion, it was really interesting to see how better the teams got, especially at the top, where you have a lot of awards to give out. A few new ones as well, and hopefully we're getting some new ones integrated into future seasons. But make sure, first off, before anything else, make sure you subscribe to the SBA by hitting that subscribe button, obviously, but also turning on those post notifications. Tuning in every Saturday at 7 p.m. because the SBA playoffs are just around the corner this Saturday. Wildcard Madness should be a lot of fun. But with that being said, we have nothing else but to go through the awards. It has been a very interesting season for a few of these teams, but we'll start off with the fan favorite. Before anything else, the least valuable player, the most popular award among all these, because you are deemed the most ass out of all the players, and it is a very high honor. And it's really a two-headed race. I mean, Red Yoshi's there. It's kind of like a polar bear in Arlington, Texas, but it really is. It really is interesting. But least valuable player, we have Red Yoshi with the Waluigi Spitballs, Whooper with the Birdo Bows, and of course, Hammer Bro with the Bowser Jr. Rookies. All three of these players had seasons to forget, for lack of a better word. They did not have good seasons whatsoever. And your winner of least valuable player will be Hammer Bro. Congratulations, I guess, to the Bowser Jr. Rookies. Mind you, he was an MVP candidate last season, and the fall off of Hammer Bro needs to be studied. It was very shocking, to say the least. But with that being said, we have our two new awards that I'm really excited to hand out for the first time. Rookie of the Year. This is given to me that is integrated into the SBA. It is his first time in the big leagues, and all three of these guys really came to play. Me, Gamara, Meebert, Jimmy were all fantastic candidates from the Mario Fireballs and Bowser Monsters, respectively, to Mario Fireball players, making it is very interesting. It's just very good me season from the Fireballs. But your winner for the first inaugural Rookie of the Year will go to Jimmy. It was a tough race between him and Meebert, but Jimmy will win the Rookie of the Year award for the first time in SBA history. Definitely a fantastic season from them. And speaking of the Bowser Monsters, we have Comeback Player of the Year. This is the first time we're going to see Petey Piranha a lot on these awards, but he had a great bounce back season. We kind of knew he had untapped potential, but the level he went to is something that you only read about in fiction. He really is a fantastic player, and he just leveled up to a ridiculous level. Diddy Kong, these past two seasons, even on that championship team in season 1, he was not good in the slightest, but he as a pitcher and just as a defensive player too, he really has bounced back, and this is the reason the Diddy Monkeys are in the playoffs. And then you have Dixie Kong. I mean, talk about a comeback for the ages. I mean, Dixie Kong, most deemed not good at all, but I mean, the way Dixie Kong was able to bounce back with Jimmy helping her out in the outfield, it has been great. All these people had very good bounce back seasons. And your winner for the inaugural Comeback Player of the Year will be from the Diddy Monkeys. Diddy Kong will be your first inaugural winner of Comeback Player of the Year. It was a tight race between him and Dixie Kong and Petey Piranha, because we had to give him his flowers for the type of season he had, but we kind of knew the untapped potential, and Dixie Kong, like I said, it was neck and neck with Diddy Kong, but Diddy Kong will win the award for the Diddy Monkeys. A very exciting thing to see. But now we get to the heavy hitters, and I mean that literally, with Slugger of the Year. I mean, if you want home runs, you just ask these three guys, and they can help you out. I mean, all three of them were absolutely insane when it came to the home runs. But Slugger of the Year was a very tough race. You have the legacy guy, King K. Rool. He's won it 2 years in a row. And even with being on a different team in the Warrior Muscles, his third team in 3 seasons. he was absolutely dynamite. Still on that team, Petey Piranha, he was absolutely insane. And then Bowser, every other hit was a home run. Any one of these would be a fantastic Slugger of the Year candidate. But your winner of the Season 3 SBA Slugger of the Year will be Bowser. Again, a very tight battle with Petey Piranha this time as the Slugger of the Year finalist. But Bowser, just from an offensive perspective, was literally the heart and soul of the Bowser Monsters team with Coach Jalen. There's a reason that they only have one loss on the season. Still wild to this day that they only have one loss. It's the first time we've ever seen that in SBA history with a team. But congratulations to Coach Jalen and Bowser for Slugger of the Year. And now it is time for Pitcher of the Year, a very valiant award, also known as a cursed award, because remember who won this in Season 1? Blooper, and he was in the least valuable player discussion 2 years in a row. So whether you or not you win this award is my way of cursing that said team going into the playoffs, or the other side as well. And Pitcher of the Year, Blue Pianta with the Birdo Bows, definitely had himself a fantastic year. Did not reach the final two though. Wasn't able to be an all-star, but still a very, very good pitcher. Some fantastic strikeouts as well. And Wiggler from the Daisy Flowers. Of course, they didn't have the greatest season, but the moment Wiggler got put in that pitcher, he locked in, and he was a very, very good pitcher for the Daisy Flowers. And then you have Donkey Kong with the DK Wilds. I mean, what a season from him. I mean, he was able to defeat a lot of the narratives when it comes to being able to lock in and playing in big games as a pitcher. And he did on both sides of the ball really well. But your winner of Pitcher of the Year will go to the DK Wilds captain Donkey Kong, as he will win Pitcher of the Year for the SBA in Season 3. Congratulations to Florida Man. Definitely a very good award to grab, or not, depending on if you believe in curses or not. But next up, Defensive Player of the Year. I mean, all of these players had fantastic plays over the course of the season. If all these players were on the same team, no one would score. I mean, it really, all three of them were absolutely fantastic. But, I mean, you look at someone like Dixie Kong with the Waluigi Spitballs, and she was absolutely ecstatic with what she was able to do with the Waluigi Spitballs. One of the reasons that they made the playoffs in the first place. And then we have Daisy. A fun fact about Daisy when it comes to the Daisy Flowers, she has had one error in her 3 seasons at shortstop in the SBA. Not another player is going to have any even close to that stat line, which is great. And then you have Blue Critter. I mean, he was just unbelievable and just a fantastic defender night in and night out. I mean, balls were above him 10 feet in the air and he was still able to grab it. But your winner of Defensive Player of the Year will go to the Bowser Monsters Blue Critter. A fantastic win there. I mean, this was sort of a runaway award for Defensive Player of the Year. I think everyone knew it. We were hinting at it all season. Blue Critter just in a league of his own defensively. He was making plays that we couldn't even believe what was happening. And Blue Critter won it for Defensive Player of the Year. But now it is time for the most prestigious award in all of the SBA. The Most Valuable Player Award, won by Waluigi in Season 1. Funny enough. Crazy how the turntables now will look where he is at. But Petey Piranha, Most Valuable Player. I mean, he had to be a candidate because he is the reason and the heart and soul, defensively and offensively, for how the Warrior Muscles have been this season. Bowser, I mean, if you're Slugger of the Year, you have to be in the MVP conversations. And Green Critter, sneakily, one of the reasons that the Mario Fireballs were good. You know, I mean, Green Critter, I mean, offensively and defensively, he was right there with Blue Critter, and he was a little better offensively and really carrying the load there for the Mario Fireballs. But your winner for the most prestigious award in the SBA for Season 3, the Most Valuable Player Award, Petey Piranha! Absolute, what a season of comeback and redemption for Petey. On the Daisy Flowers last season, just couldn't put it together. Goes to a team with much brain, with all the players that they were able to put together. and he absolutely deserved Most Valuable Player award. And all the tomatoes that Mushbrain's been throwing at me in the chat are immediately going to go to, oh my god, he won an award. But anyways, these are going to be your finalists for the awards. It's going to be a fantastic really, all these players deserved all of their awards. I think that it was a close race for some of them, like Pitcher of the Year, Slugger of the Year, Comeback Player of the Year. But with that being said, that these are going to be your final award lists for this past season. And Most Valuable Player is going to go to PD Piranha, Defensive Player of the Year, going to Blue Critter of the Bowser Monsters, Pitcher of the Year, DK Wilds, Donkey Kong, Slugger of the Year, Bowser Monsters, Bowser, Comeback Player of the Year, Diddy Monkeys, Diddy Kong, Rookie of the Year, Jimmy with the Bowser Monsters, and Least Valuable Player, Hammer Bro. I still don't know how Hammer Bro fell off the type of cliff he did. But with that being said, that will do it here for the award show here in the SBA. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and we will see you guys this Saturday for the start of Wild Card Madness. Until then, this is Commissioner Cryo, signing off.